Good morning, everybody. It's Maggie from Personal Euphoria with today's plank story. Let's get right into whatever movement you want to do. Here we go. So I love when any of us have to relearn our own lessons that we teach others, right? Like, so a couple weeks ago, I had talked about how exercise doesn't have to hurt and we don't have to be sore afterwards to make gains or to grow new muscle. And, I know that's true, but it's so ingrained that I always have to tell myself that too. And then lately I've been working on this new presentation I'm going to do. And part of it has this component of self-talk and, talking to ourselves nicer and not talking so negative. And then I was like, well, do we all know, does research actually show that that's bad, or do we just presume that's bad? And generally the research shows that's bad. So I'm working on ways to talk someone through talking to themselves kinder and whatnot. And then this weekend I go for a run, and my initial concept was I'm going to go for 3 miles. And then once I got out, I was like, oh, I'll go for 5. I can do 5. And I knew then there'd be hills that I didn't feel like doing. And I was like, well, that's okay, Maggie. You'll take it slower. You don't have to rush through the hills. You're adding 2 miles. I'm doing all this nice self-talk to encourage myself to do these 5 miles. And then on the way back out, when I have this horrific hill and I didn't think I was going fast enough, I say to myself, pick up your feet, Downie. Not kindly. And what's funny is, I did pick up my feet and start running a little faster, but I also started laughing because I'm like, here I am working on this presentation about kinder self-talk. And I didn't say come on, Downie, you can do it. You're doing great, Downie. I said, pick up your feet, Downie. And then it was also effective. And so much you can almost find a study for anything, quite frankly. But I did find a study. It wasn't about the benefit of negative self-talk, but it had one line in it that was it doesn't appear negative self-talk impacts athletic performance. So I wouldn't go to say this was true because that's not about the study. But I was like, oh, good. I have permission to continue negative self-talk during athletic performance. Not what the moral of the story should be, just how the brain works to be I want to have what I did and think be okay. So that is a 2-minute, 10-second plank. I hope, as always, you have a wonderful day and keep moving.